Like my really just hot. People of course know when him say you can't talk to me after that. You can't speak to me. Literally. I'm gonna see it clear. I'm tired. I always feel like alright, we're ready.
Yeah. Yo. Now them a forward, now them a tune in. Cause I star girl, everybody a fit tune in. Bring your plate, bring your notebook and your pen. Them catch a vibe with future. Cause this is life with future. Good vibe, good food, good energy. Learn from each other, that's everything. Come catch a vibe with future. This is life with future, with future. Good vibe, good food, good energy. Learn from each other, that's everything. Come catch a vibe with future, yeah. Life with future, alright then.
Hey Starries, welcome back to my channel where we cook, create, inspire, and always stay shining. This is how I mass produce spicy Barbe-Fry chicken. Yeah, Tuesday morning I got a call from mommy saying that she needed Barbe-Fry chicken for an event that would be held at her school on Wednesday, and so from then I started to, you know, prepare it in my mind. I didn't have the things yet, but of course I started to prepare it in my mind and just think about like what I'm gonna do, if I'm going to sleep or not, because normally whenever I have a big order, I normally probably like sleep early, like 8 p.m. or whatever, and then wake up early, or say that I'm going to wake up early and then me just, you know, me just don't. Sometimes I wake up late and then me late and then me can't balance. And the last time I did this, I was late. So this time, I decided to, I am not going to sleep, and I did not sleep. The first order of the day was to set the music because I knew I would be staying up for the whole night. So you know, I couldn't sit here and, you know, be bored and whatever. I knew I wasn't going to sleep, so I needed the music, and that's what I did first. So after setting the music, I had to cut and clean 6 whole chickens, as you can see. Because I don't know, when I do the dirty meat, chicken and fish thing, no, you have to clean, make sure you clean your meat, fish, meat, chicken, poultry. And this was my first time preparing that many chickens. I believe, I think this was my first time. I can't remember any other time doing so many. Normally like 4, 3, you know, not 6. Yeah, just not 6. Anyways, after I did that, I had to cut them into smaller pieces because they wanted Barbe-Fry chicken bits and not like, because it was gonna be served in like a small plate. You know, you'll see that later on in the video. So of course, you know, I couldn't do no big piece of chicken because some chicken pieces are really big and I could not. After that, now I started to prepare the seasonings. For the seasonings, I used onions, garlic. I need a lot of garlic, so I used a lot of garlic. Garlic to me is like probably the best seasoning. Some persons, you know, of course I know some persons will say no, it's not, but to me it's like the best seasoning because it's just so, you know. So I use a lot of garlic, I use onions, I use scotch bonnet, of course, because it is spicy Barbe-Fry chicken and we needed it to be spicy. I used scallions, thyme, and then I used Maggi powdered seasoning, and I also used jerk seasoning, which they provided. So I used the Maggi seasoning that I had, and I use jerk seasoning, you know, powdered seasoning. And people, this is scallion and thyme from my backyard. So nice, yeah. Kudos to daddy for planting those. I'm not gonna act like I'm gonna plant it. And I mean, Anyway, so all those seasoned now, I threw them in the blender, and the reason why I blended them is because I think that whenever you blend the seasoning, like whenever you're seasoning meat, fish, no, not fish, meat and poultry, I think it is better to blend the seasoning before. I think it's better to blend the seasoning and season your things instead of chopping them up, because I think it is more effective when you blend them and, you know, it permeates through the meat or the poultry more, and, you know, make it juicy and taste nice and so on. I'm not saying that when you chop them kind of the same thing. Sometimes me chop them because sometimes I can't mother for blend, but the correct thing to do is to blend it, because, you know, it's soaking and it's nice, and especially if you let it marinate for long hours. Okay, so for this now, it only marinated for 3 hours, because this time now it's 1 a.m. Wednesday morning, 1 a.m. And I just finished cutting up I just finished seasoning the thing at 1 a.m. So I let it marinate from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. After I finished seasoning and put it in the fridge to marinate, I decided that, you know, I was gonna like take this time to rest so that I can just rejuvenate, and when it's time to fry it, they're more pumped up and everything. So I said I was going to sleep, and then something in the back of the mind just said, no, don't go to bed, because seriously, if I did go sleep like the 1 a.m. then I probably wouldn't wake up till 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and the thing was at 9 a.m. and Barbe-Fry chicken, you have to fry it first and then put it in an oven for some time. Someone must say, I can't go sleep. So then I just decided to do the sauce. For the sauce, I sauteed garlic and onion first, as you can see. Then I added the sugar and the molasses to let it caramelize, you know, into a liquidy thing. And then I added the mustard, the ketchup, and then I put all them other little things in there, like cinnamon, cumin powder, five spice powder, I think. I'm not sure if I used that one. And yeah, I will do another video on, I will do another detailed video on Barbe-Fry chicken, where I'll tell you the measurements and exactly what I do, but I'm just showing you how I mass produce it. So of course I'm not gonna put the recipe for Barbe-Fry chicken in the description box of this video, but I will put it, I will do another video and the recipe will be in the description box of the other video. Okay, so yeah, so the sauce now, I left the sauce to just, you know, I'm watching the video. I left the sauce to just cook on the stove for a bit, and then I turned it off now. By this time it was like, this time was 3 a.m. I remember that it was 3 a.m. now, and I'm done with the sauce. The sauce is like in a little corner, you know, getting juicy and stuff. It's already juicy, but you don't know what I mean. And now I just decided to just, you know, watch a movie, cause I say, alright, I'm not going to sleep, I need something to stay awake, right? Cause me know say if me drop asleep, boom, everything just go from there, and I couldn't manage that. So, you know, I decided to watch a movie for a little bit, and then the movie was 1 hour and 45 minutes long. So if I started watching it at 3 a.m. I wouldn't finish watching it until 4:45 a.m. and then I'm just like, no, me, I cannot start frying the chicken at 4:45 a.m. for a 9 a.m. function. Worse, like I'm gonna say, you know, but this society no. So 3:30 now. When it lit me, just say, alright, you know what, we just it's better to be safe than sorry, because people may telling us say the last time I was late and I didn't want to be late this time. So I decided that I'm just gonna start frying them from now. So then I prepared my flour batter, and in the flour batter I basically use the same things that I used to season. I use the same powdered seasonings that I used to season the chicken, but in smaller amounts, because you already season the chicken. If you use the same amount you use season the chicken, season the flour, it is going to be salt, right? And even though we're gonna put a sweet sauce on it, we don't want it to be salt. Health wise, you don't want it to be salt. So I use Maggi, you know, oregano, pepper flakes, you know, all of that good stuff, everything that I used in the chicken. And then I did my egg batter. Now for Barbe-Fry chicken, I normally use a water bath. I don't normally use an egg batter, but I will show you. You will see the water bath method in the next video, in the detailed video of Barbe-Fry chicken that I will do. But for this one, I just used an egg bath because I needed it to go quickly. And with the water bath, it kind of takes a little while. It's a little bit messier than with the egg bath. For the egg bath now, I just use lime juice in it to cut the round instead of no egg. And then I started to, and I prepared the oil. And by this time now, guys, may I say like it's now like minutes to 4, and when I start it, I'm need to start. So I'm saying that if I use one pot, that's gonna slow me down, because remember, say I cut the chicken into small pieces because this is Barbe-Fry chicken bits. So of course I'm gonna have more chicken to fry. I had 4 bags of chicken to fry and 4 full Ziploc bags. So you know, I just decided to make a use 2 pot. So I put on the 2 pots, start fry the chicken them. Everything was going good until I realized that one of the pots, the biggest pot was not. It never fried the chicken them good, like they were boiling. And I think that's some issue with the stove or whatever with that burner. But they were boiling and it wasn't frying fast enough, and the smaller pot of speed and a shot and a chicken a fry and a come out and a go in, and the first just set of chicken still in the big pot. So then I have to say, you know what, change. So I immediately switched that pot to a smaller skillet that I had, and it was going a little bit better. And that's why I think it's a problem with the burner, and it's probably not the pot itself. It's probably something wrong with the burner. By this time now, I'm frying. Me I watch movie, me I dance, me I know all of them look something there. And people, I was standing from 3:30 a.m. to 10 minutes to 7 in the morning, because at 10 minutes to 7 the last batch of chicken went into the oven with the sauce on it. So me I stand up from 3 a.m. to 10 minutes to 7 people. Me put them there, hurt me. And I said no, I'm not sit down, because if I sit down, boom, drop asleep. I can't imagine falling asleep with chicken on the fire at 3-4 a.m. Fire, everything, every excitement, everybody come down. I couldn't bother with that. So I didn't go to my bed because I knew that. No, I didn't sit down, sorry. Because I know say I'm probably just get lazy, I'm gonna drop asleep. So of course, you know, I still watch movie now. And then the movie finally done, I start listening to some music, I walk around, I do every little thing. I'm getting the foil trays ready to put the chicken in. Yeah, because my sauce was already done, so I got the sauce out of the way quick, and I'm so glad that I did the sauce early, because you know, probably if I never did the sauce, I don't know what I want. And then now I put the first batch of sauce on the chicken at 5 a.m. So like for the foil tray that I was using, it held like 1.5 bags of chicken or 1.25 bags of chicken. So at 5 a.m. I the first Barbe-Fry, the first spicy Barbe-Fry tray went into the oven to let the sauce set on the chicken and soak into the skin. Not soak into the skin so much because I still needed a little crisp factor, and that is why you fry the chicken before you apply the sauce. So it not stay on it for a long time, and it not stay on the oven for a long time because it is already cooked. From frying, I just need the sauce to set. So at 5 a.m. I put the first batch of sauce on the chicken, whatever, and then the last tray went in at 7:15 a.m. yeah, and at 7:15 a.m. now. And then I took out everything probably about, so the last tray went in at 7:15 a.m. and it was the only tray. By now it's the only tray that was in the oven because every other one come out because I'm finished, and so I took that one out, I think 7:30 or 7:45, somewhere around there. And then I went to sit down a little because me didn't need to, like, seriously I needed to sit down. So I sit down for like 2 minutes and then immediately I just went to my room to get ready because I'm saying I need to, you know, even though the chicken is prepared and everything, and me never in a rush because me don't prepare chicken from 7:30 and it's 9 o'clock, somebody have ample time, but still, you know, I just decided to go and get ready. So I was ready by 7, by 8 a.m. and yeah, and then I was on my way to and then 8:30, 8:45 I was well on my way to the school to deliver, to the venue to deliver. And so I reached now, yeah, and I set up the tables and everything, and I laid out the tray, and it was only chicken. I only wanted chicken because it was just like, I want like a something. I never want a big, you know, with no political people, yada yada yada. It was just a small thing, COVID and whatever, you know, a lot of persons could not be there and they only wanted chicken. So I set out the stuff, and then I started to serve. I serve now and everything, and people are come back with seconds, thirds, fourths, people just come back, oh. That's fine. And one person said, guys, one person said that he thought it was KFC. Aww. Now one of us know how me feel when me hear so, because me love KFC barbecue. Someone else say KFC barbecue tastes good. I mean, that's just facts. Me like it. I'm sure really other people like it, and when him tell us it, people of course know when him say, yo, he can't believe that it's homemade and it's not KFC. I feel good. Me feel good. It was good. They look like they enjoyed it. I didn't get to video anybody because it would have been weird. You know, I know that they wouldn't want it to be in the video. You know, some people are funny like that. So yeah, I know that they wouldn't want to be in the video. So I didn't video them, but they were happy. I know you probably cannot take my word for it, but they were. And it was good. It was good, you know. I finally got to go outside, and that was good too because we didn't need to go outside, like seriously. And yeah, that's the end of my spicy Barbe-Fry catering, mass production stories. Like that's my favorite thing to do. That's my favorite thing to eat. Spicy Barbe-Fry chicken is my favorite thing to do. Like, I just love it. Seriously, and if you try to love it, I'm tell you I'm tired of people them. I'm tired. So of course, if you made it to the end of this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share it with your family, share it with your friends, turn on your post notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. And if you're not following me, if you're not following my Foodstagram, you should definitely go ahead and follow me on Instagram at futurefoods.ja. Follow me at Future and add me on Snapchat at Ari. Yeah, so if you're not following me, just go ahead and do that. Leave me a comment down below if you like this video. You know, if you want to tie me chicken, I can just tell me. Yeah. Remember that the glass is always half full and never half empty. Give thanks always. Pray big because he listens. And until next time, keep shining. Bye. Yeah.